Hi everyone, it's me. Marvin's back there playing with a grocery bag. I cut the handles though, so she can't get her head stuck in there. I hope you're well. In my live stream last time, well, I removed it now, um, but I was quite low um, because I was starting to realize something, but it really hit me this afternoon for the last, I don't know, 15 minutes. I've been really contemplating it. So I'm just going to tell you. Um, in July 2017, I saw the craft in the sky, and then in the next month, in August, okay, um, I was given that message about the culling. This wasn't from dark beings. They were powerful and in a place of authority, but not evil nor dark. Okay. When I told you that I was told, yeah, be yourself and tell the truth, that's the truth. But I withheld some things. I didn't do it out of deceit or trickery. I did it because I didn't believe these beings and I wanted to prove them wrong. So it went a little bit like this. What do you mean? 3/4 of humanity? Like, if we have 4/4 that make up $1, you mean there's only going to be 1/4 left? All these three are gone? I said, yes. I said, are you sure? Like, that's a lot. The numbers are close. It's a general reference, I suppose. And the 3/4 thing, um, I I didn't know what to say. That was such a huge number. And I remember I was like, whoa, what if you just told them the truth? And so they said I could try, you know, but meow. What? Where's the fly? Hey? Merv went outside a little bit today, but I was with her. Brr, yes. You can come up here? Come up here, say hi. Come on. Brr, come on. Yeah, so this isn't easy for me to talk about. And I was worried that, like, I would be accused of fear mongering. It's 1:44 p.m. actually. It's June 9th, 2025 at 1:44 p.m. So, to make a long story short, because I mean, the rest of it, um, I think they just knew that I needed to prove it to myself, you know, that I wouldn't be able to live with myself unless I did absolutely everything possible to try to help. What's the matter? What are you talking for? What? Good girl. I don't know if you can hear that, but she's doing little meows. Uh, this is definitely not an easy topic. I wanted to record it though, now that I have this clarity, to be able to tell you that I'm sure that they all wanted to tell you the truth. I really don't, especially Claudio, this might be why I sense that in him. And it's because people don't actually want the truth. It has to be sensationalized. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen it on this channel, it's just ineffective without it. Like I said, if Ishmael Perez didn't make up that stupid thing about Elena Denon getting murdered and turned into a droid, then I wouldn't have known who he was. You see, that's how I learned who he was. And that's probably how a lot of people learned who he was that didn't know him before. So it's okay, Marvin. I love you. She's doing little squeaky meows. Um, shit. I'm gonna try to find this video that explains about what happened to Tartaria. And it has something to do with like the 30s. So I think it was like 1830 before when this occurred. But the last known time that I know of was Tartaria. Yes? I don't know a lot of details about it. I don't. But if there were only 5 years left, what would you do with it? If there really was a time limit, would you pick up one of the books that I suggest? Because this isn't a joke. This isn't something to, move people. I mean, I hope you will. Because if there was only 5 years left, what would you do with it? Would you want to upgrade yourself like I did when I realized that that might happen? I didn't want to be one of the ones that goes. And it's not selfish because I wasn't holding it back from anybody. I've realized today, I've given everyone everything they need. Every book, every video, and you'll think, oh, you're just showing off. You think you're so great. No, 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 no. I accumulated that for this reason, and now I can't say anything else. Like, we have given you everything you need. Literally, even telling you about the elementals and all of this stuff that these people already know, but they had to do this. Like Corey Good said, it's a way to get it out to the public because the public doesn't care unless it's sensationalized. And they won't even realize that's what's being done. They'll think it's real. And so that's what they've had to do because people don't care about the truth. It has to have some incentive. Like, the aliens are coming, disclosure is coming, the giants will return, whatever. You know what I mean? But the resets are not a sensationalism. And Claudio put that in his books for a reason. They're really trying to wake people up. And it's, in a way, it is a sacrifice. Because they're sacrificing their true selves for the greater good. And I didn't realize that until today. Yeah. So, come here, Marv. What's the matter? What are you mowing for? Hmm? You upset? What's the matter? What's the matter? I know, I'm going to let you back outside. I'm going to let you back outside. Okay? Get a little fur fluff. So, I I definitely feel uncomfortable because I didn't want to have to tell you. I wanted you to have to do it or do it on your own, from your own free will, like. But It's evidently clear, you know? This is why it works so well. And good on them for doing it, I guess. I mean, do I agree with it? No. I guess I had too much faith in humanity because they told me that I did. It's not like I'm that naive and don't know about this place. I just hoped it could be better. And I tried. And I'm not going to give up. It's just that, I don't know, like after last night, it's like, and don't take it in the wrong way because it's not like that was the first time. And I knew that anyway, that like people just aren't interested in the same things I am. And okay, um, I just find it very peculiar that one wouldn't try harder. Like Elena Denon did not go around telling people like it made a big deal. Like you need to take. She would not risk her platform to go and talk against the jabs. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they could have different motivations at this point. But I do feel strongly that they most likely have the same feelings as I do because a lot of them were bullied, a lot of them were treated badly, and they probably want a calling, just like I did. But I didn't know what it was. Remember? I thought all the evil in the world, in my definition, was pedophiles, rapists, murderers, all that shit. People real dirty and evil from the inside out, yeah? But that's not their definition of it. They value intelligence highly, and ignorance is the enemy. They jabbed people regardless. If you were dumb enough to take it, the jabs, people don't understand that. There's actually a video that I posted. It's from Rudolf Steiner, and it was from the 1900s. And even he says that they could work a jab that is for numbing your spiritual senses. Those things could have had a multiple purpose, you know? I don't know. But, I mean, I figured today, well, I'm not high or anything, and I have this, that I should tell you. They told me, you can give them everything. In fact, we'll help you. But it won't do any good. It's literally like you can bring the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. They have to decide for themselves. And so the superhero thing isn't fake. I really do want to help you. But this is why disclosure hasn't happened or anything like that. It's all the same source. The higher society is in cahoots with the elites. They work together with this plan they have, whether it's the great work or the great plan because it's changed. So, I don't know. Should I even bother to suggest watching a documentary? because I don't know who's actually going to take me seriously with this. If you only had 5 years left, what would you do? Are you just going to do nothing? I mean, what if there's even a small percentage chance that I'm right? Wouldn't you want to try? Well, I've done so much for all these years. I'm not giving up, but I suppose now I understand why those people had to do it, and I told you I would have to do some damage control. I just didn't know what it was yet. So there. It's not because they wanted to deceive you, it's because you wouldn't have listened to them if they hadn't have. No one would have cared. It has to give incentive, like you're going to get something from it. Whether it be aliens landing, an alien husband or wife, or whatever. You're going to have a family, people, whatever they can get you with. So it's like a double-edged sword, I guess. Like, on one hand, they do want people to upgrade, and when you do, they're happy. They will welcome you into their society. But like I said, if I were to get over there and Oprah and Beyonce or them are there, I'd throw myself out the damn airlock. I'm not kidding. Oh, Gail. Oh, hell no. Out into space. I'm not joking. Lady Gaga. Oh, hell no. Out into space. No one be stopping me. I'd knock them all out to get out that airlock. That's it. That's where I draw the line. I'm definitely not going anywhere with them. So, like I don't exactly know what to do anymore. Other than now I've told you, you can choose to believe me or not. It's irrelevant because for me, I've done the work. Regardless of what other people think or what it looks like to them on the outside, it's irrelevant to me. So you can say what you want. It's fine. You can think, oh, you've got depression or you've got this, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. I still got here. And even with all of that stacked against me, I still got here. So I'm just going to tell you straight up, like, if you don't try, then you have no one to blame but yourself. Why is this happening to me? 5 years from now? That's why. And I hope you remember this message because it's awful when you can't be yourself. I mean, it must feel terrible that they have to, like, make stuff up like that. I mean, Corey Good, you could tell he felt like such a dunce having to tell those people that it was part of his meditative practices and that the Anshar are not real. You don't watch it. But it's not just him that did that. It's all of them. In my live stream last night, I read more about the elementals. A lot more. And it confirmed to me more about what was going on. So there, I'll leave you with that. In 2030, if you had no more time left, if that's the cutoff, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to just scroll on TikTok watching people cook food? Or are you going to read a book and upgrade your consciousness as fast as possible? It's not good to go too fast, but fuck, there's only 5 years. All this took me at least 15. So I wash my hands of it after this. Whatever happens is not on me. Okay? I don't take responsibility for it. I'm not going to carry the guilt around for it. I can't anymore. It's taking so much out of me. And it's not reciprocal. So I'm just not willing to do that to myself anymore. So, I mean, I'm not quitting. I'll still be around, but um, I'm definitely not going to sit with you on live streams to dilly-dally chat. Hell no. There's so much to be done. I don't have time for that. This is why I don't play video games. If I wanted to dilly-dally, I'd go play video games. So yeah, I've been trying to also remember anything abnormal about the Fleet Club and that Navy facility, but nothing. Everybody was really nice to me there. Everybody always wore these white uniforms, and they had a black belt in the middle with black shoes. And on the pocket, they had their rankings, I believe. I can't remember which pocket it is, the left or the right. But on one of them, they had their little badges on the pocket, or at least here on the chest. I don't know if they have two pockets, but it looked at the pocket area. I remember it. And, I don't know. But I have a feeling that maybe, just because of the way that things went and the MK Ultra program is designed, what was that word? It's basically a word that means to split someone's personality through stress. I was reading a psychology article about it this morning, and you think I can remember what it's called? No. But it was just after I found those documentaries that I saw years ago about the MK Ultra program here. Of course, I wasn't the same like as I am today, so I don't know, like I clearly wouldn't know all the things I am aware of today, especially with, how things changed with extraterrestrials and whatnot. But it would have been related to this calling. And maybe that was its purpose. I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, it's not just me. There are probably others out there that came from the past. Maybe they want to use us and manipulate us in a way where we'll fight on their side without knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like something scandalous like that. Sneaky. But I don't even get the feeling of it, you know? But the spirit phone thing, I always thought that was so weird. So I don't know. Let's not dwell on it. But it's a fact that my dad owned a catering company at this naval base. It was a catering company there, and him and my adoptive mom worked there together. And I was there almost every single weekend because they had a function. My uncle was in the military. He's no longer alive. He ended himself. Yeah. My mother convinced his wife to leave him in his greatest time of need after he got home from war and had PTSD. Isn't that great? She was an evil demon, but I was not birthed out of her vaginal canal, so I was adopted. And I can be very grateful for that. Yeah. But I still had to endure her evil wrath for 17 years. It was almost, you know why I compare it to Martyrs, that movie? Is because it was almost like on a schedule, you know? Like, it was almost like they had to do certain things planned in sequence. Do this, do that, do this. It's so fucking weird. That's what it seemed like. Like, things would happen like clockwork almost. But I feel so crazy even talking about it like that. I do. But I can't deny that there wasn't weird shit. So, anyway, I didn't mean for this to be this long. But I hope this clears a bit up. It definitely did for me. But I don't know how I feel now. Because it's not like they're not benefiting from their sacrifice. So even if they are, in between the poles. Oh, oh. I didn't understand. I didn't understand what it meant when it said you must walk between the poles. That either, hold on. Hi, I told you before that I had a dream about Elena Denon, and I emailed her about it in 2022. Pretty sure it was then. I still have the emails. But I had a dream about her, and she was walking between pillars. Do you remember? And then I found this book years later. But it says, see, these are the pillars. These are the negative and positive polarities of life. We have dark and light within us. And you can't get rid of it. Like, I realize that. Like, the dark and the light, look, it stands on a base together. So they're connected. And it's also symbolically like half and half of us. Each half could represent one of these poles, yes? Our light and dark side within. It says these pillars symbolize the heart and the mind, the positive and negative poles of life. Those who would enter the temple must pass between the pillars. Every extreme is dangerous. It is the point between all poles that is safe to stand upon. You cannot enter the temple by the development of either the heart or mind alone, but only the equal development of both. Fuck. No one put a curse on me. I've been just not doing things right. Well, now I don't know what to do. Oh, well, fuck. You are witnessing me being humbled right now. I didn't think I was doing the wrong thing. My apologies. Okay, well, since this is already 29 minutes, I will let you go for now, and I will try to update you again with something as soon as I can. I hope my digressions in this video didn't take away from the message. If there were only 5 years left, what would you do with it? If you knew that you could save yourself and the people around you by educating, by ridding yourself of ignorance, would you? Or will you do nothing? Either way, I have warned you, and so I'm not going to carry this guilt into the future. Like I didn't do enough, or I didn't tell you because I did. Okay. Well, I'm very sorry. You know, there are some strange things, but uh, it's probably best I back off. Well, there. I suppose that's how the cookie crumbles. So, take care, everyone. I hope you understand. I said about how these people needed to do it because you wouldn't have believed them if not. I know. So, they had to go and do this stuff. I mean, I'm not speaking for everyone, but with the examples of Elena Danaan and Claudio Nocelli, yes. And Corey Good. Yeah. Because Corey Good just lays it right out flat what everyone's doing. But nobody even paid attention anyway. So they were kind of like, phew. You know what I mean? They could keep going. And here I am, just like, sorry, you guys. Oh, uh, okay then. I don't even know how to feel right now, or I'd tell you. I don't feel embarrassed or anything like that. I just kind of feel like, good. At least I understand now because I was so angry. You know, I was so worried that they had nefarious, evil purposes to harm us. But they were trying their best to help us. I think. I can't be sure because I don't know those people. Any of them. We've never met. So, I don't know. I just thought we were in danger. I thought I was preventing the culling by giving everything a look, here it is, just learn. And it didn't work. So, I'm going to go to the weed store now. And then I'm probably going to cook some bacon and eggs. I'm sorry I left the live stream. It's just, this is definitely something that is not easy for me. And whenever I think about the calling, a lot of the times when I was going through like practice runs of it, I would cry. Like I'd be fighting, but I'd be crying while I'm fighting. Because I don't want to. I don't like it at all. Like I said, fighting is not fun. It's not like a video game. Have you ever been really injured? It's not fun. Like I've had real violence endured from real human beings, but I've also experienced the unseen forces, both my spirit body and my physical body. You know? And not that I've ever like seen like ghosts and shit. Like I'm not saying that, but you can feel it. It's something that you feel. You know? So, all right, I'm sorry. I gotta go. I'll talk to you all soon. I do hope you're well, and I hope you will take my caution of warning seriously. Because as soon as I even thought that was something, I was going to make damn well sure that it wasn't me. You know? And it's not out of selfishness. I helped everybody else too. But that was one of the reasons, because I didn't want them to call me. I've been through so much already. Like, that would suck. To have all this and then have that happen. So I don't agree with it. Like, sorry, that's my storage space warning. Even when I forgot how to track of thought because of that stupid thing, just know that it's not something that I wanted, and that I have been trying to prevent it, but I don't think I can. And I think that's what that sentence is. Everyone's like, nothing can stop what's coming. Nothing can stop what's coming. I think that's what that means. Because I tried the damnedest I could. I tried so damn hard. And now I don't know what to do. So I'll talk to you all later. I'm going to go out now. Thank you for listening to me. Um, if you want to pass this message on, you should. Even just by telling them by word of mouth. But at least they're aware. All right, then. Take care. Bye.